Now, I formulated a protocol right at the beginning of 2021, and I followed that protocol for 6 months of the year. Now, last year I went on to make $9 million, and that protocol called monk mode. Now look, balance is a lie that has been sold to you by people who want to feel better about themselves, that they're average. It's a little bit intense, I'm sorry, but quite frankly, it's the truth. And for me, I like the fact that I am intense, I'm immersive. When I'm working, I'm working. And here's the thing that a lot of people I feel as though are too scared to admit. When I party harder than anyone else I know, right? So I do my monk mode protocols, and I do that usually 6 months a year, intense monk mode. 3 months a year, I'm more in a party phase, right? And I kind of, business takes a little bit of a back burner for me. Another 3 months a year, I'm kind of in a in-between phase, recharge batteries before the next sort of 6 month sprint that I do in terms of my monk modes. If I do monk mode for 6 months, then no matter what, that's kind of almost a way to guarantee that the year will be successful. Because if I can do 6 months of immersion, right, where I'm really dialed in, and I'm not just dialed in with my work, everything around it is supporting it, and it's all one big symphony working towards my success for the year, then I knew that, whatever my goals were for this year, they'd pretty much be inevitable. So my monk mode protocol comprises of 3 non-negotiables. Number 1, 10 minutes a day of meditation. Mandatory. Look, you will not feel the effects on day 1. You likely won't even feel the effects on day 5 or 10. But once you get into 2 weeks in, once you get into 3 weeks in, you'll notice, why am I so calm all of a sudden? Even with just 10 minutes a day. You ask yourself, why am I so calm? Why do I feel so calm? Why do I feel kind of at ease? Why does my mind feel quiet? Why do things that I used to get distracted by not really pull me in anymore? Non-negotiable number 2 is exercise of at least 30 minutes a day. Now, this can be in the gym, this can be a high intensity workout, this can be literally whatever you want, okay? And that means 7 days a week, right? The point is just exercise for 30 days, and preferably if you can get your heart rate up, at least 5 times a week, 4 or 5 times a week, even better. But yeah. And the third one is no alcohol or weed, okay? I don't care what anyone says. Oh no, I'm productive. Weed isn't addictive. I can be productive. Oh, it helps me fall asleep. I don't care. I really don't care what you say. Okay, none of that. No weed, no alcohol. Face your own emotions. That's one of the other big things that's going to come up when you do the my monk mode protocol. Is you're going to face emotions. You're going to face your own mind and your own voice. So those are the 3 non-negotiables, okay? Now, after that, what you do and what makes monk mode so powerful, my monk mode protocol, is you stack other variables, and you get to choose the other variables. In terms of your other variables that you can add, no caffeine is a personal favorite of mine. Whenever I do monk mode, I do no caffeine. Kind of sucks for a few days. Right now I'm 3 days into monk mode, my latest monk mode cycle, and yeah, I haven't not had a caffeine for 5 or 6 months. It's been 5 or 6 months since I've done a monk mode, which is crazy. And yeah, it kind of sucks, but after like the 7th day, you realize you literally have more energy with no caffeine than you do with caffeine. Now, another variable could be stick to diet, whether if you want to do a vegan diet, whether you want to do, I personally do a ketogenic carnivore diet. Another one, and this has been a personal favorite of mine in the past, is pray however many times a day. Pray once a day. Another one, and here's kind of where, for those of you guys who are using monk mode to really build up your business, or for example specifically to build up your agency, do a certain amount of outreach per day. Okay, so do X amount of whatever type of outreach. So for example, let's say you're trying to get clients through Insta DMs. Do send 15 Insta DMs per day, Monday to Friday, right? Or Monday to Friday, send 10 looms per day, or send or you do 50 cold calls, or whatever it is you can do inside the business. Is the other issue that people face. Some more examples might be, during your monk mode, you decide to delete Instagram or any social media off your phone. That could be another good one. Another one may be, it can be really whatever you want, any variable you want. Maybe for you, it might even be just calling your mom every single day. Only thing I say is at least 21 days for your monk mode. All right, so do 21 days. You can do anywhere from 3 weeks, so 21 days, all the way up to 3 months. I do not recommend you do more than 3 months. I think psychologically it's not good for you to be in monk mode for more than 3 months, but you can do it. The most that I have ever done monk mode consecutively was 2 months. Okay, so that's for me. I usually find the sweet spot to be 6 weeks. And even if it's just like a 2 or 3 days break, and then you go straight back in again, just having that 2 or 3 days, I think does do a lot for you mentally. The biggest thing that people do is if they follow monk mode, like almost half the information is irrelevant, right? Getting to $100,000 a year, for me personally, and I've witnessed this with thousands and thousands of students, 50% Literally 50% of the job is just getting a person just to stop drinking alcohol, stop smoking pot, you know, just meditate a bit a day, calm that chimpanzee that's going on in their head, and that's about it.